Hey guys, Decap13 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Alright, let's get on with Section 3. Another one with no battles, so we should get through this pretty quickly. And hey, once we get through this one, we're already a third of the way done with the event. Because there are only 9 story sections in this. So that's pretty nice. Just so I can get to grinding faster. How do you like that? It's morning. I guess they didn't like it. Way to go, Sig. Sir Sig, Sir John. Hey, you're alive. Looks like you've kicked some ass. The other 9 have fallen back as well. While we still don't know what the next night will bring, for now, let us rejoice. Let us rejoice in our victory. You said it. Thank you, everyone. I only hope something changes for the better before tonight. Ah, don't worry, it'll all work out. It's my gut says, and it hasn't failed me yet. I hope you're right. Man, Sig, you're actually a bit of a downer, aren't you? Well, the pessimism. I can't help but be anxious, now with the Greater Grail's fate resting on my shoulders. What's the big deal? It's yours to do with as you want, right? Worst comes to worst, couldn't you just smash it and call it a day? No, I couldn't. That's the one thing I can't do. There must be something driving the servant copies, though I'm afraid I don't know what it may be. At any rate, why don't we take the rest of today off? After we prepare another screen spell, just in case they'll fall. After we prepare another screen spell, just in case they'll fall for the same trick. You know, I have to do all that again? Sir Sig, would you be so kind as to accompany Sir John back to the fortress? Of course. Shall we, John? Now that I think about it, it seems rude to call you by your name. How should I address you? You can call me whatever you want, really. I see. Then I'll try to think of something that suits me. Okay, before I go any further, because I forgot to do it in the last episode. I said I was going to talk about what my plans were going forward. I probably should have said it in the last episode, since I completely fucking forgot. But yeah, I definitely plan on finishing out the rest of Arc 1 in the usual way. So we'll finish out Camelot, then Babylon, then go on to the final Singularity, and I think I'm going to skip the Epic of Remnant chapters. I think I'll stream those instead. And then what I'll do is I'll just go straight into the Lost Belts. I mean, I think that sounds good. Anyway, I'm going to check up on my real body. Go ahead and get some rest. I don't think you'll have to worry about getting hungry while you're here. But if you feel like eating something, I'd be happy to bring you some food from the communal kitchen. No, I think I would like to grab a bite. Understood. I'll bring it to you while you sleep. So sleepy again. Mommy. 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 Captured. Murderer on a misty night. Serial killer of women. Young girl. Gestalt evil spirit. Assassin class. High rank presence concealment. Expert torturer. Jack the Ripper. It's all up to you now, Keter Malkuth. I believe you can create Eden in this land. Now go, save the world. Go and save our people. Captured. Kabbalist, Golem Master, Foundation Creator, Philosopher and Poet. Caster class, ruler of stone giants. Avike Braun. Indeed, as it turns out, I'm quite pathetic when it comes to combat magecraft. But you, gods, will give us some faults to make us men. Captured. The greatest writer in the world, artist, stage actor, sovereign of stories, caster class, incomparable playwright. William Shakespeare. Establishing all three servants' spirits' origins. Adding to...
Me.
Someone's speaking to me.
Hello? Are you awake?
Sig, is that you?
No, I'm not Sig. Come on, Mommy. Ah, you're awake.
Hi, Jack.
Good morning. Are you our Mommy? It's okay if you're not. You still seem like it.
What the...
We're the Assassin of Black, Jack the Ripper. Is something wrong? Why are you so surprised? You are the one who summoned us, right, Mommy?
John, we've got trouble.
Huh?
You're... I don't even know what's going on anymore. Me neither.
Who are you? Are you a servant? A friend? A foe? Which one? What do you want me to do with him, Mommy?
Just calm down, okay? I'm a friend. I'm your friend.
Oh, really? We don't really get it, but we're not gonna fight, huh?
John, come with me. It's not just her. The other two servants we fought last night have shown up as well. This is weird. I see, I see. So that's what's going on here. Well, now that I know what is happening, permit me to introduce myself. My name is William Shakespeare, though perhaps Caster of Red would suit me better here. Oh, hello there. I see. So you're the Greater Grail's custodian. And you must be the Master of Chaldea he summoned. I see, I see. So you have come to save the custodian's bacon, as it were. How wonderful, how fantastic. What an extraordinary life you must lead. Please allow me to mark this occasion by quoting a line from one of my many famous... Do you ever shut up? So the only ones who came back to life were those of us you two fought last night. Exactly. Now, I have a question for all of you. Do you recall why you were summoned here? Not at all, no. Likewise.
No idea. A Holy Grail War? No, that's not it. We don't sense any bloodlust or animosity, even though you're servants.
This is quite a surprise. I did consider this possibility, but I never thought we would be joined by 3 more servants all at once. This is certainly a welcome change in our situation. Hell yeah, now this is more like it. Sir Shakespeare, Sir Avike Braun. And,
Us? We're Jack the Ripper.
You're whom? Don't worry, Shakespeare, calm down. The hell? Well now, it seems this is a day of surprises. That's true. When you think about it, this really is surprising. I mean, that's true, you don't really expect Jack the Ripper to be a little girl. Oh, it's alright, Jack.
Mommy, everyone's looking at us funny.
It's okay, Jack, come here. Give you a hug.
Okay.
I didn't know she was so attached. Chiron, perhaps you can explain what's going on here in a way all of us can understand? Very well then, I shall do my best to be concise. I like to imagine when Jack came over to me, I just let her get up on my shoulders. I don't know why, that just seems right. It's cute. Now,
See.
Sir Sig, Sir John. It seems that the other servants will return to our side once you have defeated them. This should give us more than even odds against the remaining 9 servants. Yeah, I'd say things are looking up now. Teacher, may I say something? The difficulty here is that I'm afraid Avike Braun and I are simply not at all suited for combat. No need to worry about that, Sir Shakespeare. Master John and Sir Sig know very well what you can and cannot do, and are sure to provide expert guidance. That's a pretty tall order, but I'll do what I can. Are you up for this, John? We'll figure something out, I think. I see, I see. In that case, dear patrons, we gladly offer our services for you to employ as you see fit. Thank you for having us.
What should we do, Mommy and Mr. Custodian?
Okay, well, first, let's figure out how we can best incorporate them into our plan for tonight. I'll start by keeping it... No, can't have a certain genius writer slacking off. Good point. Speaking for myself, though, I just want to make sure you don't do anything that would complicate the situation further. I'm glad to know you two trust me so implicitly. What in the world did you do? Don't worry about it, Avike Braun.
Hey, Mr. Custodian.
Yes?
Are you avoiding us?
No, of course I'm... No, I guess I am, aren't I? I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings.
Did we try to kill each other or something?
Yes, I'm afraid I saw what happened in your past.
Now we understand. What did you think about it?
I thought... it was horrible.
Yes, we guess it was. But why does it bother you, Mr. Custodian? Why would other people's pasts or memories matter to you?
Well, I care. I wanted to save all of you.
Even though we're here now because you couldn't save us?
That's true. You're right about that. What's the expression for this again? I think it's...
Feeling down?
Not exactly, but it's close.
At a loss for words?
That's it.
We see. So we lost.
Well, technically speaking, I wasn't the one who beat you. But I was there when you fell.
That's okay. We were fighting a Holy Grail. A great Holy Grail war, right? Everybody tries to kill each other. Everybody tries to kill everybody else in those. But we were on the black team, right? So why are we fighting you? Didn't Mr. Chiron say you were on the black team too?
It's kind of a long story. Do you still want to hear it?
Nuh-uh.
Got it. Why don't we talk about something else then? How does that sound?
Sure, as long as it's not about doctors or London.
Alright then, let's see. I know, what about food? I didn't realize we'd been talking for so long.
Oh, it's Mommy. Hi, Mommy.
It's almost time for the next battle. Right. Let's give it our all.
Yeah.
Jack's such a precious being. Alright. Our plan for tonight is essentially the same as yesterday. We will lure 3 enemy servants out and distract the others so they don't interfere. But tonight, I won't ask Sir Sig and Master John to handle the 3 servants all on their own. Achilles, I want you to go with them while I handle the diversion. Really? You sure? Avike Braun, I want you to summon as many golems as you can and have them follow my lead. As for Shakespeare, why don't you cast enchant on whichever side you think would provide the most entertainment? That's your plan for him? Most happily. In that case, I shall go with John, naturally. For his side looks to be entertaining indeed. You see, it worked out nicely. Chiron's actually quite cunning. Of course, do be aware that I absolutely will not be taking part in the fighting myself.
Teacher, we want to fight with Mommy too.
I'm sorry, Jack, but I'm afraid that would leave a hole in our defenses. That would only make trouble for your mother.
Aww.
Please, Jack.
Oh, alright, Mommy. We'll go do our best to dismember them all.
I'm surprised she's so obedient. Alright then, Sig and Master. Let's get this party started. That's no big deal. I can tell you're a good master from the way you fought last night. So, you know, it just makes sense for me to take my orders from you. But hey, don't worry about me. You don't need to change anything you're doing. Just keep following your own path and I'll clear the way for you. Would you happen to know the Queen of the Amazons? Well, he got real serious. Yes, I do. Wait, don't tell me she's on the enemy side. She's not, right? Huh? She could be summoned to Chaldea at some point. Pretty sure I already have her. No, that's fine. I'm fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Yes. This feels so strange. What do I mean? Well, during the Great Holy Grail War, I never directly interacted with Achilles. I never thought I'd end up fighting alongside him. This should make for some good memories. Memories? Well, yeah. It's nice having memories like this, isn't it? As far as I'm concerned, you can never have too many. Especially in my case, since I don't have all that many to begin with. Alright, let's get to the fighting. There's no way we can lose with this team, no matter who we're up against. At least I hope so. Well, that doesn't sound good. What's up, you worried about something? Honestly, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's great that all 3 servants we defeated came over to our side. That's certainly the best outcome we could have wished for. But that's also why I'm worried. I can't see us having that kind of luck twice. Yeah, I guess you got a point there. In fact, I've been feeling the same thing. I'm sure that means we're going to be facing some tough opponents. We're counting on you, Master. I'll do my best. Alright, tonight's Great Holy Grail War is about to begin. Good luck to you all. Very well then, my boon companions. Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. Keep my glorious words close to your heart, and may fortune smile upon you. Is that really going to help us? Oh well, I guess we don't need it anyway. Let's go, John. Fucking Shakespeare. Alright, who are we fighting tonight? The Berserkers and Atalante. Of course, the class that I have like really no hard counters for. Alright, Hill of the Morning Dew. Got Achilles as our guest servant. I mean, I guess this team works. I mean, I should really work on leveling up a fucking Lancer. Archer, Ruler, Berserker, Caster, Saber, Rider, Ruler. I should really work on leveling up more servants. I should do that off screen at some point instead of just fucking around. Anyway. Yeah, this should be a good team. Alright, so yeah, I guess we'll target Adelanti first, because she only has the 3 charge bar. However, the others are berserkers, so that does worry me. That's not great. Oh, thank you, Shake. Of course, we get no fucking Buster cards, though. Good support, Shakespeare. I think Fran will probably be the next target. She has that skill that might increase her. Actually, oh, don't kill Fran. All right, you all targeted her, you assholes. Why I gotta do that? Alright, so we'll target you next. Let's go Blasted Tree, Jean, then Achilles. Nice, did some decent damage and got their crit rate down too. Alright, Fran's gone, now it's just... Yeah, and that's it. Nice. Man, Fran really helped out a lot in that one. Glad I have her with that starting NP gauge. Oh yeah, forgot I just used my the last of my archer monuments getting Jean up to her next ascension. Well, it's a good thing there are archer monuments in the shop for this event, so I'll have to get a bunch of I'll have to get all those. Scoop those up while I can. Since I have a little bit of Saint Quartz. Hold on a second. I realize it's a little bit of a break in the action. However, I wanted to try summoning real quick. It's weird to do it mid-episode, I realize. Kind of a break in the action. Well, I could go... Oh, fuck. It's like, what do I want to go for? I would like to get Karna, but I do really want Jack on this account. Oh, fuck. Don't want to go for... Even Amakusa would be good, too. I'll do, like, 4 pulls for Jack. See if we get anything. I'm not expecting to get anything. But I mean, hey, let's see what happens, right? Might as well. That's a rider. That's Boudica. That's not Jack. That's not Jack. That's the caster of black. I mean, at least it was one of the black team servants. It's not the one I wanted. And my last bit of quartz gets me... Let's see. Cool, Bronze Link Manipulator. I could always use that. Never gonna use that. Alright, section 4. Got him! And I can't say exactly what it is, but something about this really bothers me. Agreed. But at least while we were fighting them, it was clear they were enemies. And since it wasn't possible to talk with them, fighting was the only choice we had. Still, don't you think it's strange? Normally, no one can so much as scratch me unless they got divine blood. Those guys practically beat me black and blue back there. Yes, I see what you mean. It's possible there's more to Atalante and Spartacus's legends than we know. But there's absolutely no way Frankenstein could secretly have divine blood. Her origin is too modern, and the circumstances of her creation rule it out entirely. Maybe so. I can still feel the spikes from that mace of hers when she smacked me with the thing. That would have caved in anyone else's ribcage. Are you still alive, Achilles? Last I checked. How about you, teacher? I am, yes, as you can see. Though I am considerably worse for wear. I'm afraid it was all my golem's caduce to hold back one of the enemy's servants.
Are you okay, Mommy?
What about you, Jack? Are you hurt?
We think we're hurt a lot. Yeah, we're really hurt a lot. But we're okay. We made Fog and used it to get away.
I'm glad to see you're all alive.
We don't think we're all alive, Mr. Custodian.
What do you mean? Yes, that's right. We need to hurry back to the fortress. Oh, Shakespeare. You see, we actually faced 8 servants. And somehow those servants included both Jack and Avicebron. That was certainly a surprise. It was odd, I must admit, to be fighting a stronger version of myself. Curiously, Shakespeare was nowhere to be seen. Oh no. You don't mean... I'm afraid I do. They may have decided to divide and conquer, just like we have. Then the caster of Red may have gone to fight Shakespeare? I thought I was a goner! You're still alive? Welcome back. I'm thrilled to see you're all safe, though not as much as I am to be safe. I say, is something wrong? You all seem quite disappointed. Don't tell me you're actually hoping I was dead. No, nothing like that. Be at ease, Shakespeare. We are all, of course, relieved to see you are safe.
But Mr. Chiron, didn't you say we would have to redo all the fortress's defenses if he died?
I also recall you saying you would need to keep Master safe now that the enemy has taken us by surprise. Only in the hypothetical sense, I assure you. Well, if the truth must out, and we all know it must, I was quite sure I'd breathed my last when I came under attack. Thank goodness I'm so weak. Yeah, way to go. Man, it's a good thing Shakespeare's Saint Graph is so fucking bad, huh? How do we know you're the real Shakespeare? Oh dear, not this trope. You don't really think I've been switched out for my evil doppelganger, do you? Then again, he was me in every sense. A perfect facsimile. So I may not be altogether credible here. That is, aside from the fact that he never said a word and was shrouded in a most ominous aura. Still, were one to suggest I might become a more complete version of myself by defeating myself, I could hardly gainsay them. Uh-oh, I seem to have talked myself into a corner. Oh world, thy slippery turns indeed.
Dismember.
The child fairly radiates excitement. Well, even if that does turn out to be the case, I see no great cause for concern. After all, if our assumptions are correct, the servants we defeated last night should soon come to our side. Yes, that's true. Very well then, Shakespeare. Please remain close to me until the new servants arrive. One question, Professor. What fate might I meet should I decline to do so? I hope it does not come to that. Transient version of him though you may be, it would still pain me to fill the world's greatest writer with arrows. Heavens, you're quite serious, aren't you? Understood! Alright, now I just have to wait for the resummoning. Does this mean things are going well? I'm not so sure. I have the sense that matters are progressing according to the enemy's plan. What about you, Sir Sig?
Yes, I agree. I feel like our enemy is going to come at us even harder, enough to negate our newfound advantage.
Not to mention that it seems all their servants have gained divinity somehow.
Those other versions of us were really tough. They're even stronger next time. We may not be able to beat them.
Even so, our job hasn't changed. Sir John is right. No matter what they may come at us with, this is the only viable strategy we have. We will just have to have faith that our opponent's strength is not without limit. Very well then, Sir John. No, on second thought, perhaps I should address you as our master. We will be counting on you once again in the next battle as well.
Ryder, it was fine with me. Once I had fallen, I wouldn't have needed to spread my wings and fly any longer.
Captured. Hero of Greek mythology, provider of wind, retainer to Artemis, hero of the Argonauts, hunter of the Caledonian boar, noble beast. Atalante. It'll take more than cutting off my legs to stop me. Captured. Giant of a man who shattered the shackles of oppression. Smiling rebel who lay waste to all around him. Indomitable monster of the Colosseum. Spartacus.
Come with me.
Captured. Dr. Frankenstein's greatest legacy. Girl revived with lightning. Patchwork body. Doll with a heart of fury. Frankenstein. Establishing all three servants' spirit origins. This is not the end. I won't let it end. I'll never let it end.
I brought you something to eat.
Is this for two people?
Yes, if it's not too much trouble. Good. I'm glad. Alright, shall we? I hope it tastes okay? I can't tell myself.
It's delicious.
I'm glad to hear that. When the Greater Grail first came into my possession, I never thought I'd one day use my power as its custodian for something as simple as cooking. I've never actually cooked before, you see. Chiron looks like he knows his way around a kitchen, but he's got plenty of other things to worry about. I see. Chaldea, the incineration of humanity, 7 singularities, ray shifting. It sounds like you have more than your share of troubles in your world, too. Don't worry, though. I promise you'll be fine. Whatever happens here, I'll use my power as the Greater Grail's custodian to send you home. You have my word on that. So please just think of this as an unusually long dream. If things take a turn for the worse, all you have to do is wake up.
Thank you.
But don't thank me. I'm the one who dragged you into this after all. But never mind that. I'd love to hear more about your world. I'm especially interested in what you were like before you became a master.
You know, come to think of it. You don't talk like you do when you're a dragon.
Oh, that? Well, nobody in my world had ever summoned a master before, so I gave it some thought and figured I should try to act appropriate for that form, I suppose? In hindsight, I guess I might have sounded kind of silly, though. I mean, all that faux old English and such. What was I thinking? It's embarrassing. Please, just do me a favor and forget all that.
Huh?
Somebody's attacking me in the courtyard.
Let's go. Fran, what are you doing?
Ah!
Looks like she's trying to tell you to get off her flower. That those are her flowers. I see. I'm impressed you understood her. Nonetheless, that dragon is my real body, and I'm afraid I can't move it right now. You can, just shove it into a corner if you want. I'm afraid that's the best I can offer. Sorry. Well. So that means... Yes, it would seem this dragon is an No oppressors here! Oppressor, not an oppressor. That's a difficult question. After all, I came to this land to fight, to overthrow my enemies. So would it not follow that the dragon is a symbol of the oppressors here? He's not an oppressor? Very well, then I shall wait. The oppressors are sure to come. When they do, that is when I shall act, and my songs of triumph ring forth. In the meantime, I will wait here, in this flower garden. Good night, sweet rebellion. Fucking berserkers.
Ah!
There. Don't go crazy, Fred. So they've both fallen asleep, huh? Oh well, they should wake up once night falls. Anyway, if they've both been summoned, then she must have been as well. Yeah, where's Adelanti? Achilles, was it? Do I have something on my face? Are you the same Adelanti my old man told me about? Ah, I see. So you're Peleus' son. I remember beating him in a wrestling match once. That was a good match. Adelanti, I'm sorry to impose, but could you help me build the trap for tonight? Your skills as a huntress likely make you far better at placing a trap in the forest than I. Very well. I must ask though, why was I resummoned? Actually, was I even properly summoned to begin with? If we are inside the Greater Grail now, then what am I supposed to do? I believe we are meant to fight in order to keep the Greater Grail safe, even if we were indeed enemies in the original war. Well, that is no matter. I have had plenty of other former enemies become allies before. You and I are both red, so I guess we were always allies. So the immortal Achilles is my ally now, huh? Usually I would find that encouraging, but if all our opponents have divinity, that does not offer much of an advantage. Perhaps, but even without his invincibility, he is far more powerful than any of them. Indeed, it is quite fortunate that Achilles is not on their side. Especially since we're the only ones on our side with divine blood at the moment. I must say, it is an odd feeling to know that a copy of myself fights for our enemy. Achilles, be sure you do not drag my corpse around the fortress. Not gonna do that! If I was ever going to do something like that, I'd be as a berserker. I was just kidding. Since I am based on the data from before the Great Holy Grail War began, my spirit origin has no recollection of this. But I imagine we must have exchanged similar quips before, given that we were both part of the Red Camp. Yeah, we probably did. You know, I was hoping I'd get to meet you someday. My old man used to talk about you all the time. Stop that. It's embarrassing. Ah, youth is such a splendid thing. I do not believe servants are either truly old or young. Is something wrong? No, there's just something nagging me about Shakespeare. You find some evidence that he's an imposter? No, nothing like that. What troubles me is that the enemy version of him decided to come to the fortress. If it had been any other servant, we might have faced eradication. I see. In that case, I'll speak to Master and see if we can't stay one step ahead. Alright, let's go. Good luck. May fortune smile upon you all. I doubt you'll need us on the front lines anymore, so I'll stay here and await your return. Along with my golems, of course.
Okay, Mommy, let's go!
Adelante. We're counting on you.
Right. To the twin gods I offer this. Phoebus catastrophe! A noble phantasm. That must be Ryder. Astolfo's noble phantasm. His hippogriff can pass through any kind of attack. In that case, we just continue to attack until it rematerializes. Come, Chiron.
Right there with you.
There you are, oppressors! So you've decided to take cover in the night and strike at us from the shadows, have you? That will not protect you from the destruction of my love. Good morning, rebellion!
Well, you've certainly got greetings covered. Good Spartacus. Alright, let's split up like we always.
Huh?
This is my bounded field. So they did learn how to separate us. Sir Sig, Master! This isn't good.
Seems Chiron was right about the enemy appearing within the fortress. Jack the Ripper.
Yes, we're here, Mr. Custodian. What is it?
Can you tell me what the enemies you saw looked like?
Okay, let's see. There were 2 sabers with heavy armor, and a lancer who seemed kinda girly. Maybe he was actually a rider?
If he was short, then he couldn't have been either of the 2 lancers.
Then he must have been the rider of black.
I see.
Oh, we also saw a few things that looked like shadow servants. We were there too, so we think they're probably leftovers from last time or something?
How strong were they?
Not strong at all. They were easy. We can dismember all of them for you in no time.
Alright, then we take out any enemies that make their way here and continue to protect the casters. Since we expected something like this might happen, we shouldn't have anything to worry about. John, go ahead and tell us what to do.
Ah! We're counting on you, Mommy. Okay, time to go ripping.
Alright, so we're probably gonna do the conclusive battle. And then, probably call it an episode there. That's loud. Alright. So we got 2 sabers and a rider. We got Jack helping us out.
I mean, this should be okay, sure.
Okay, after this, I'm probably gonna do a bit of grinding because I want to start getting some of the CEs, because they could help some of the later story fights, especially the last one we have to do. That one was kind of a pain in the ass for me on my personal account. If only because it didn't tell me what class the enemy was going to be. Just had that question mark thing, and I ended up fighting a fucking ruler. It's like, what, a berserker and a bunch of shit that resisted it, of course. So that was fun. Alright, who's top priority here? I mean, really no one's top priority now that I think about it. So I'll just do this. I mean, might as well take out Mordred first, I guess. should have a taunt. I really wish I had a taunt CE I could put on Jean. Okay, didn't need that. That's not gonna heal much. 900. It's something, I guess. Alright, let's start going with, Alright, at least took out Mordred. Oh, you have increased def. Why didn't I go for you first, Siegfried? Okay, good. Thank you for not killing, Fran. Really, really appreciate that. Let's do this too. Because I highly doubt this is going to kill Siegfried. I might as well attack the enemy I have an advantage against. Oh, it did kill Siegfried. Yeah, Fran. Atta girl. Evaporation of reason. Alright. God damn it, Jean. Alright, well, it's over anyway. Good job, Jack. Mommy's very proud of you. Alright, yeah, that should do it for today. So our next thing is going to be, 3 battles in Section 5. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. So we'll do that in the next one. But in between episodes, I'm going to do a little bit of grinding so I can try to get some Dracul coins, which is going to get some rewards for us. I'll try to grind other stuff too, so I can get the other Cs. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode for some more Fate Grand Order. Alright, bye!